It's an honor for me to be here today to talk with you about my friend Dennis Burnett and the scholarship that his family, friends, and colleagues established in his name. Many of you in this room knew Dennis, but for those of you who did not, I'd like to just tell you a little bit about him so you can kind of get a feel for who he was. Dennis was a man that had boundless energy. He would call me on a Saturday morning. I would be thinking about either running over for another 15 minutes of sleep or grabbing a second cup of coffee. Dennis would say, well, I had breakfast, I've been to the landfill, I've gone to Lowe's, I bought some supplies, I went home and I painted a room. Okay. He could see potential for progress anywhere he looked. Even when the rest of us thought the status quo was just fine, Dennis would say, what if, and how can we? As students, these are the questions that have brought you to this point in your life's journey. What if, and how can I? I also know that's what the scholarship donors in the room think when it comes to Blue Ridge students. What if Blue Ridge provides an opportunity for these students, and how can we help? Even when we've identified a course for our futures, we all need those around us to get on board and take the road with us. The most valuable lesson that I learned from Dennis was to invite everybody onto the bus. As Executive Director of the Shenandoah Valley Partnership and Augusta County's first Economic Development Director, Dennis was a collaborator. His most cherished project was to be able to open Lifeboard Drive from Augusta Health over to Route 250. Part of that project involved securing a right-of-way from a property that was owned by 7 heirs and their families. So as you can imagine, there were a lot of different ideas going on about what they should do with that property. So Dennis got everybody together, all of them, in a room, in the basement of one of their homes, and he laid out the vision. He invited them to participate, and by the time he left, everybody was on board. That's the kind of collaborator that he was. Dennis knew that every student who comes through the doors of this college can create a positive impact on their community just like he did. Dennis was a graduate of Fort Defiance High School, and he then continued his education here at Blue Ridge. So he knew the importance of education, and he knew the importance of hard work. He wanted to help students here find a way to see their path, choose their path, work hard for it, and achieve their goals. He was serving as a member of the Blue Ridge Foundation when he passed away suddenly and unexpectedly in 2014. Now, Dennis never wanted any credit or recognition for anything that he did. So I'm not really sure how he would feel about having this scholarship established in his name. But I do know that he'd be happy about the positive impact that the scholarship will have on me and on the generations of Blue Ridge students to come. He brought so many people together over the years for so many different reasons. Sometimes it was just for beer. But when he left us, there were literally hundreds of people who wanted to remember him in some way. So his wife Cynthia, his family, friends, and colleagues all said, what if we establish a scholarship in his name, and how can we fund it? After Dennis's passing, it was recommended that memorial contributions be made for the scholarship. A group of us wrote letters to people that we knew and worked with over the years. We made personal solicitations, and a couple of Dennis's good friends also held a big backyard party to raise funds for the scholarship. Dennis would have loved it. In all, there were 223 people and organizations that came together with donations large and small, reaching and surpassing our established goal of $100,000. As of today, a total of $122,566 has been given and pledged to create a lasting legacy for Dennis with a major impact on students like those of you in this room and others for years to come. So students, we have no idea where your path is going to take you. You yourself might not know that yet. But as donors, we appreciate you allowing us to be with you on your journey, make it happen, and make it shine. Thank you.